So it's because I have like a history of like medical conditions, right? And it's like just in case something happens to you, you cannot be alone. So it's like, shit, what do I do? I used to have a roommate, but now I'm alone. So now I'm like considering either moving back in with my family or getting a roommate. But I don't know. I told my mom and my mom was like, see, I told you. I friggin' told you. You should come back home. You should live with us. Oh, the plan is, chat, we hire a hot nanny. And then eventually, they become our lover. Think champ.
You got scammed.
Kuro, the caretaker. You're right. I'll just have Kuro live with me. And then I go to jail. Because that's illegal. The plan is, I marry Kuro. And then... Step 1. We marry Kuro. Step 2, now we have a roommate and we have extra wealth. Oh, don't feed the shippers.
Going to jail,
I feel like the shippers
as
dead.
if your mom would let you live before that.
True, my mom's gonna kill me before I go to jail. Step 3, profit. Yeah, like, I know I used to have like a shipper. Like, people used to ship me and Kuro. I don't know where the f they went.
For the 7 resub.
I feel like they're gone. It doesn't happen anymore. Or maybe it doesn't happen in like the indie sphere. Unless you collab every day, I think. Like, if you collab every day and you're always like collabing with them, then maybe they exist. But if you don't do that, I feel like that's not as common. You know, like, if you do like more JP Corpo stuff, shipping is very common. But I feel like once you leave the JP Corpo world, shipping is not as common. Indie VTuber fans, less cringe. It's not the cringe thing. I think people just don't give a shit. I think there are some people that do still ship, but they're not as like intense. People used to like intensely ship me with Kuro. They're like, oh, you guys are together. You guys are dating. Michi, why aren't you collabing with Kuro today? Michi, where's Kuro? It's like one of those, you know? And I'm like, how am I supposed to fucking know? Actually, guys, real ship is me.
Hospital and therapist.
Actually, my therapist said I've been doing really well. And that's true. I've actually been very happy. I ship Michi and Mel. Come on, guys. Don't leak that information. That's private, okay? No one can know that I'm actually dating Mel IRL. Michi, where's Kuro, Pepe Dent? I remember when people used to ask me those questions. And I literally don't know how to respond. So, because I was like, should I know? So then I was like, I'm assuming he's at home. And I remember saying that once. I was like, I think he's at home. And they're like, oh my god, she lives with him. I don't know how the fuck, right? Someone asked me, Michi, where's Kuro? I checked the time. It's like 10 a.m. where he is. So then I said, oh, I think he's at home, I guess, because it's 10 a.m., right? And they were like, oh my god, they live together because she knows that he's at home. And she didn't say that he's at his home. She said home, which means they share a home. And it's like, wow, the leap. You know what I mean? Like, you really jump through 3 continents to get there. I was like, but I don't know where the fuck he is. I'm assuming. Okay. The shippers do be right. Oh my god, guys, they found out.
I'm sure there is. It's just that if I remember correctly, Kuro was really firm on putting his foot down on that energy, so...
That's true.
Mad respect, yeah.
That is very true. Low-key, Kuro was like on that shit, you know? Because I don't like confronting it. I find a lot of things very funny. So my plus point, I don't get pissed. Minus point, I can't take anything very seriously. So when that shit was happening, I was like, nah, that's kind of funny. But Kuro was on that shit. He was like, stop shipping me with stop shipping me with my friends. Stop shipping me with my coworkers. Stop that. That's weird, guys. And he was like on that, you know, like he was like telling people not to do it and not to bother people with all the shipping shit. To the point that a little bit, I was like, damn, why you gotta go through so much hoops to debunk it, man? He's like, here's the logic, okay? Michi's one of my good friends, and Michi's my coworker, and he would give reasons on why we're not like in a relationship. To the point that even I felt like I was not shit, but I felt like attacked. You know what I mean? I was like, you really had to. Okay, you know, the first time it's like, oh my god, Yasking, stand your ground. But it happens so often that I'm like, okay, you don't have to keep debunking it. You know, we get. Oh, it's like I would never date Michi. Okay, you don't get it, Michi. I love her as a friend, but nothing more. Oh. I was like, come on. Come on, man. At that point, yeah, I was fucking pissed at the shippers. Not because they're like weird. Like, some shippers are fine. I keep saying this. You can ship me with whoever you want if they're comfortable with it, right? So if, let's say, you ship me with Kuro, if Kuro's comfortable with it, I don't really care. I think it's funny. I think in this, like, internet culture, it's very normal to ship people. It's weird if you start, like, pushing that ship to people, right? To be like, hey, you have to be with this person. You can't collab with anyone else but this person. That's weird. But if you're just like your own little headcanon, why not? You know, like sometimes I watch some anime and I ship some characters. Who gives a shit? I'm not fucking telling you that's right. I'm not telling you it's canon.
Got scammed for $3.
It's just in my head.
You don't understand the horrors and inconvenience it would be to date you.
Come on.
You duck.
Come on, man. Yeah, every shade I've heard it already. You mean like how weird people are with... Yeah, some people do be really weird about like ships sometimes. Like, it's okay to have a ship in your head, but the moment you start enforcing it on others and being pissy about it, that's when you kind of have to like reevaluate yourself, you know? Where's Mel? She's under my desk at the moment.
To the shippers? It's simple.
What
Before
happened?
you weren't relevant enough for people to know your personality. Now that you're more popular, people know your personality and realize you are undateable.
You think I'm popular? Oh my god! Wait a minute! We're gonna ignore everything else. See, that is called selective hearing. Okay, and my therapist told me it's okay to feel that way. That's the takeaway. My therapist told me to focus on the positives. And I will do just that because I paid a fuck ton of money for his advice. Fuck you. Fuck you, high-tech, hashtag, patooey. But yeah, Kuro was like debunking the shippers. I was just having a good time. And at one point I was like, yeah, we shouldn't do this.
Into people cyberbullying you, what the hell?
Yeah, I remembered. I was like, yeah, maybe I should also just be like, hey guys, don't ship me with Kuro, okay? A part of it was because it was getting out of hand. People would get really pissy because some people would ship us and then some people would hate the fact that they ship us. So instead of being like, I don't ship them, they send death threats to me, which kind of sucked. But half of me was also saying that because like Kuro was like spending a lot of time debunking it and then I felt bad. Not for Kuro, it's like the bro gave a lot of fucking reasons, okay? He's like, listen, Michi is the type of person that is not available in the relationship. Okay, Michi is unlovable. He didn't say that, but that's what I heard. Because I have selective hearing. Michi sucks. Yeah, Kuro said I sucked. I know, guys. Don't cancel him, though, but I'm not gonna say who. But a person that goes by K9 Kuro, Kurenai, that streams a talent from vshojo, said I suck and that I'm unlovable. And he said I would never date Michi Mochievee, and it hurt my feelings. But no, bro is debunking it left and right.
She inhaled all those medicines.
Oh, shut up. No negativity today. Okay, I am sick. Are you going to bully a sick person? That is messed up, you know. Bad karma. Can't you be nice to me? Smile. Yes. Okay, you guys suck ass. You know that. Cancel Kuro. That's the spirit. Full disclaimer, don't cancel anyone, right? I do not condone any behavior that is negative or violent. The only negative behavior I condone is ignorance. So just be ignorant about it. Yes, you are an easier target. Okay.